Hello and welcome to the other Club World Cup live Watchalong. Thank you to everyone who joined in earlier on with Simon and Josh. Simon is back again. He's joining me for the Al-Duhail versus Al-Ahly. So this is obviously the other sort of quarter-final game. Whoever wins this goes on to face Bayern Munich in the next round. So tough game for whoever wins this. But on this channel, sort of, as a customer, I'm about to say, and as always, I'm joined by Simon. But I am joined by Simon today. How are you today?
I'm doing all right, thanks. They're just flashing up formations and team sheets on the screen. I'm going to take a picture.
So, you know. I mean, we'll go straight into it before I ask predictions and stuff. We'll go through the starting lineup. So Al-Duhail starting team. It's Zakaria in net, and then it's five at the back with Musa, El Rawi, Mehdi Benati, obviously, I think the player that a lot of English fans will know a lot. And then Yassier, and then Al-Brake. I'm going to go, I don't think it's Al-Break. And then foreign midfield, Dudu, Budef, Karema and Junior, and then Olunga up from by himself. On the bench for Al-Duhail, we've got Al-Bakri, Maloha, Mohamed Junior, Hamza, Al-Harak, Ababakar, Ale, Afif, Mohamed, Madibo, and Muntari. No, not that Muntari. For Al-Ahly, we've got El Shinawi, Hane, Benoon, Malul, and Ashraf as back four. Then your two sort of holding CDMs, Faithy and Al Saluya. And then you've got a midfield three of El Shahat, Magda, and Bwalaya. I think this is how you pronounce it. Then up front is Mohammed. Walia. Obviously, I think Sam's, and then we'll go through the bench. Ramadan, Ibrahim, Karaba, Mohsen, Sharif, Dieng, Lotfair, Mohsen, Samir, Tafik, Ajay, and Shobir. Right, Simon.
Yeah, this is going to be a good laugh.
It's going to be.
We've got Karaba on the bench.
Okay.
The star man. As you can read in my preview now live.
Now, exactly. If you're like me and you've been thrown into the deep end with the Club World Cup, if you go to the sports-corner.com, you can see the article that Simon did just before this game, previewing this tournament. So if you want to learn a little bit about all the teams competing, go have a look on the website. It's the sports-corner.com. But Simon, predictions?
I'm going to go with a 3-1 Al-Ahly win. Because obviously Al-Duhail aren't here because they've won their continental competition. They're here because they've host country and that, so...
Yeah, they sort of looked into it in a way.
Yeah, because they won the Qatar Stars League, so...
Yeah.
On that basis alone, you'd have to say Al-Ahly.
And for me, I'm going to go Al-Ahly. Better logo for me, because I've got absolutely no knowledge of club, but we have kicked off. Me and Sam will try sync up, so if you want to sync up with us, you can... Hi Bernardo, hope you're alright. So Windval fan club says yo, and then Bernardo says, come on Al-Duhail, 2-2 goes to pens. Al-Duhail wins 4-3. Windval, Michael Olunga is new for Duhail. Is this his debut? Bernardo, Simon's volume's a little bit low, and then Kaz said, hey all, 2-0 win for Al-Duhail. Right, we'll change Simon's volume first of all. We'll boost that up. There we go. I think that's alright.
I have got a microphone. I'm crap with technology, and I can never hear anything when I've got it plugged in, but I do need that working.
I mean, it's actually not that bad. I've just turned you up, so we should. But what time are you on in your game?
I'm on 54 seconds.
Do you want to pause it, and then I'll give you a countdown if you can pause?
Okay.
And then you pause it when we're on the same number. There's nothing happening.
I paused it now on 105.
Okay. 1 minute. 01, 02, 03, 04, 05. No, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10. So we should be synced up in. It's an early foul off the gate. It's on Mehdi Benatia. He's going to be the only player that I'll know just by looks. I'll eventually learn it. I learned it last week with Western Sydney Wanderers.
I've got my formations and numbers lined up. On Google, I've got a really good line.
Well,
have you ever used Google lineups?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you know we've just synced up? We may have to sync up again because my BBC buffered. What time are you on?
Okay. I am on 1:40.
Okay, give it a pause. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45.
Right, hopefully.
Hopefully there's no more buffering.
Yeah. Why do you think there's so many fans in the stadium, apart from its home tournament? But
I just think
for the game earlier today, there were no one.
I think just because the love for football is surprisingly so huge in Egypt and in Qatar and stuff. And also, it's probably one of the only sporting events they're going to get to see. Do you know, just with everything that's going on? And because it's such a huge stadium. In fairness, we're quite familiar with, it's in Qatar, innit? But also this is where the World Cup will be in 2 years? 1 year? Next year?
Yeah.
Next winter.
1 year, but basically 2.
Yeah. But it's taking place in Qatar, so it's sort of a good experience of what these stadiums are going to look like. Hopefully, we will see them more packed out for the World Cup. But bright starts here. No, not even a bright starts. Both teams, nothing much, I'd say. Al-Ahly, who are in grey, if I'm right. Well, yeah, they're in grey. They probably have the better start.
Yeah, Al-Duhail are the Red Knights, as they are nicknamed.
What a name.
So, there you go.
I mean, Benatti will get it cleared. Some lovely pieces.
Did you read out Daz Reynolds' comment just asking how you both doing?
I missed out. I'm doing good, Daz. I'm doing good, Simon.
Yeah, doing all right. I've just come straight off the back of writing the preview, which is the best part of my afternoon. But I think it will work in the end.
Did you get to catch the Tigres Hyundai game?
I had it on in the background, but yeah, I did watch it, and I dropped in and out of the stream with Josh.
Gignac masterclass.
Gignac, I mean, the second half one, really quite dull,
but that overhead. I heard Josh in real life, and then I heard it on the stream. I was like, something big's happened.
Really? It were all right. I mean, there's probably been a lot worse. Worse opening you could have gone with, but
it's an early free kick here.
What I found interesting was that Al-Duhail, like they might not have even been here, if it wasn't for COVID.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen.
No. Basically, I'm coming to this as a blank slate, so it's more of a teaching lesson.
Okay.
Cross comes in though.
Okay, so
that's a not convincing outside the box.
Oh, right. No. It was Ed Milson, right? I think signed it from Standard Liège from when I looked at Wikipedia like an hour ago.
I mean, Emilson just outside the box absolutely shanks it, but keeper there, bit shaky for Al-Ahly. Didn't even catch it.
So Al-Duhail were meant to be in the first round against Auckland City, who is the Oceania Football Confederation's nominated team.
Bad sickers.
They never did their Champions League, so they had to nominate someone.
Yeah.
But now because of New Zealand's tight COVID regulations, they weren't allowed to fly. So Al-Duhail got an automatic 3-0 win. Into the second round they went.
Fair play to him. I mean, he's probably something we'll be expecting as my BBC does buffer as again. But it'll work out. You might have to do play-by-play, Simon.
Okay, right. Al-Duhail can only beat what's put in front of them. And considering Auckland couldn't put a team in front of them, I guess that gives them the automatic.
Exactly. It technically is a dub. I mean, Auckland, they're not even in the A-League, I don't think, are they? So, would have...
I don't know what the New Zealand...
Oh, it's New Zealand, isn't it, Auckland?
Yeah.
I don't know how that qualifying works, but...
I don't know. I don't know anything about New Zealand football in New Zealand. Not sure many people.
Nah, but I'd say Wellington are the only one. It's where Sarpreet Singh came from. Do you know the Bayern?
Yeah, Bayern.
I know that's where he came from, Wellington. So
I've got a chance! Oh, it's pinched off his toes. I feel like I'm ahead of you again.
Oh, you would definitely are, because I'm at 5 minutes 44, 45.
Oh, wow, we're a good 20 seconds ahead.
Give a pause if you want. In fairness, I don't know what's going on today. BBC is stuttering. Oh, we've got a chance here. Number 27. Oh, it's just tipped away for a corner.
Alright, I'll pause it for 20 seconds and then I'll catch back up.
I mean, they're just showing the highlights. So I actually don't have the timer. I'll let you know when timer comes back up. Stop lagging! Genuinely, Josh might have to take over just because I'm lagging like a son of the Stop buffering.
Alright, yeah, well, I mean, my stream's going alright. I had a couple of issues with the one earlier, but at the moment it seems to be
Right, I'm on 6, 23, 24. I'm so far behind
Tell you
you.
what, though, if BBC really cared about football, they'd put this on BBC One instead of like Untitled or
I'd
something.
put it. Things just it won't get the views, but put it on BBC 3 or something, or 2 or something. Give it a good spot. Give me 2 seconds, Simon. Carry the stream.
Okay, I'll carry the stream. Well, Al-Ahly are coming forward. Driving forward, I think it's number 14. Is that a player? El Shahat. I'll have to learn names and numbers quickly. El Shahat trying to find the pass. Al-Duhail packing men behind the ball. No way through at the moment. Tossing them back.
What did you watch on? Did you watch on your thing? Yeah.
I watched it on console.
Look, it's Josh. Everyone.
Into the arms of Zakari.
I watched it on console.
I think it's because I'm watching on this, but I can't switch on.
I'm watching on console.
Yeah, Simon's watching on console as well. Oops, sorry, you might have been able to hear that. What time are you on, Simon?
I am on 8:11.
Okay, we're actually close. 8 or 10, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, we're basically there.
We're basically there.
Fingers
Thank
crossed.
you. It was just stuttering. It was like playing FIFA on Glide.
Oh, I've had that pain before.
Right. Ready to go.
Al-Duhail have just packed men behind the ball. I mean, I wonder if this is why Sabri Lamouchi might have been, got to be sat by West Forest.
Yeah.
You leave the bottom of the championship and you end up in the Club World Cup.
Yeah, I mean, in Venice, it's technically a World Cup. I mean, not many managers can probably say that they've managed in a club. A lot of managers probably can. It's not that thing, not that glorious.
Yeah, he's had not a strange career, Lamouchi, but I think he had like 3 years at Ivory Coast and then a year in Algeria, then France, and then Forest.
Mental, innit?
He's
genuinely been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much. So I guess Qatar's just another one. I mean, and obviously, I don't think he'll have been at the club when they won the Qatar Stars League, but whoever was in charge, they'll have beaten Al Sadd to the title, won't they? Who were of course managed by Jami.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So I'm having issues, Simon. I'm having issues.
My audio or with
no,
stream,
It's me. It's BBC. Okay. Bloody BBC.
Do you know what stadium this is being played at? Is it at Education City?
I can find out. That's one thing I can do with lag, is find out where it's being played. It's at the... It's not going to tell me, is it? It's genuinely not even going to tell me. News.
Oh, we've just got a couple of comments. So, Info Figo says, how do we live stream the game, to which Jordan Brennan says, iPlayer. That's the correct answer. I think you can also do it on like the BBC Sport app as well.
If you're not from the UK, just check your local broadcasting service. Would be my guess.
Or whack a VPN on. Oh, there's a chance. Who's that, number 14? Yeah, El Shahat's just sort of try to poke one past Zakari from a couple of yards.
And I'm just seeing it now. No, I'm not. So he does Mehdi Badashia though.
And Daz Reynolds says, guys, away from football, which way do you both think Edge will go, Raw or SmackDown or NXT? And I think this week he'll end up on SmackDown, and I think he'll stay on SmackDown.
Yeah, I think he'll stay on SmackDown as well. Cal says, watching this game on the BBC Red Button, should have checked it before the Tigers All-Star game. Yeah, the thing is, I knew we were on BBC. It's just lagging massive for some reason for me. And Julian, what's the tactical analysis of this game? Well, I'll send that over to Simon because he's probably got more tactical analysis than me.
I was going to say, if you're here for tactical analysis, you might be in the wrong place, but we'll try. So, at the moment, it's just been Al-Duhail just defending in numbers, and I'd imagine that they'll sit deep and just try and catch a quick goal on the counter, because at the moment, Al-Ahly have just dominated possession.
Yeah.
They've looked quite comfortable in doing so. I can't really recall a time when Al-Duhail have made it out of their own half.
Yeah, they have just... It's very similar to Burnley, Manchester City on like Wednesday or Tuesday, whenever it was. They've literally just sat men back, just absorbed the pressure, and like you said, just hit them on the counter attack.
Sport. I imagine it's Josh has said Al-Duhail's last manager was Rui Faria. You know, Jose's assistant.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. I knew that he wanted to be a manager, and I think I could have told you that he is a manager, but I had no idea where.
He's taking all the
Ball
rejects.
Easily taken by Qatari, who then gets in a scrap with. Is it Hamed Fatih? Fatih?
I don't know. I'll tell you in a second.
No, I don't know names.
And it's a good ball in, just no one near it. Yeah, it's
the
Fatih.
number 8 holding midfielder.
Yeah, Fatih.
But is it pronounced like Fatih or Fatih?
Well, I don't know, because it's really offensive calling him Fatih, or it's like Fatih, Fatih.
There was that guy at Hull City one they called like Ahmed Fatih or something back in 2012.
Where are the names? I go Faithy. Josh, check your messages, mate. Anyone know how to stop BBC from lagging? Settings, video quality. Let's put it on. How bad is low? Okay. Sam, you're gonna have to give us a play by maybe downloading the BBC app on my PC.
Okay. That's fine. I'm just looking at the lineups now, and on the right wing for Al-Duhail, we've got a guy called Dudu, who's wearing number 77, who's actually on loan from Palmeiras, who obviously CONMEBOL Libertadores champions, also competing in the Club World Cup. So, I mean, I guess regardless of what club he plays for, he's probably got a chance, and I think that's a longer with a header, but it's not quite come on.
Right. Let me mute my mic so I don't make any awful sounds. We're switching to PC. We're switching to console.
Okay. So, be it his parent club or the one he's currently on loan at Al-Duhail, I guess he's got the best chance of anyone getting a winner's medal. So, go on the Dudu. I'll see if I can find out a bit about Olunga, because obviously not like a Qatari native. I don't think. I think I saw he was from Kenya. I just like finding out about how these players get to this point.
Yeah, they've come to the Club World Cup. Surely they've got an aspect of talent to get here. I know, obviously, Al-Duhail was through a bit of luck, I think we'd say.
Wow. So so Michael Olunga, who's playing lone striker for Al-Duhail, he's had an interesting career path so far. He left Kenya in 2016. Scored goals for fun in Sweden. Had a year in China. 3 years in Japan, where he scored 55 goals in 66 games before moving to Al-Duhail at the start of the year. So, proven batsman, I guess. A couple comments. So, Jordan Brenner says Chelsea Spurs predictions.
Obviously, that game happening later on tonight. It's a tough one, isn't it? I'll go boring 1-1. Boring 1-1.
I'll go 2-0 Chelsea.
Okay.
I don't think Spurs are in a good place at the moment.
I think
they've been slow but steady. I think this might be the night when sort of things come together a bit more. Obviously, they beat Burnley, but
yeah, I'd like to see Chelsea do well. I like the signings they made. I actually quite like the team. I like Thomas Tuchel. But yeah, right. Can we just do a sync check? I'm at 15 minutes,
yeah.
32, 3, 4, 5.
Oh wow, you're 2 seconds ahead, but don't have a pause it.
No, I will do. There you go.
And TSA Bernaldo says that the number 8 for Al-Ahly is pronounced Fatih because he worked with someone who is a distant relative to Ansu Fati.
I don't believe. Is that true? I can't believe. You know what?
I'm not.
That
I mean, it's spelled slightly differently, but I'm not going to doubt it.
I trust Bernaldo. He's a loyal viewer. I mean, we had Yasir there getting cropped down by Bawalya. See, it's a learning curve. It was like when I did my last Friday's A-League, and I was going, okay, repeat the name a bunch of times till we get there.
So last night after the stream had finished for the Premier League Watchalong, where Jay Lings was just
it ran right, and Tommy Suchek.
We discovered that this year FIFA are doing a tournament for the very first time called the FIFA Arab Cup, where it's just like a massive knockout tournament between all the clubs in the Arab region. But some of the games it could throw up. like insane.
Is this
like
like esports or is this real life?
This is real. You've got like Saudi Arabia, Syria, Yemen, Palestine,
Jesus.
all in the FIFA Arab Cup.
So are these nations or club?
Is this what?
Is this
Oh,
nations? Oh my god.
It's like the AFCON or the Euros.
Can we get Iran versus Iraq?
I'm not sure. I can't remember whether they come under it, but it's at the end of the year. I don't think I've ever been more excited for like such an not an irrelevant tournament. But
it'll be one of them ones where you look and you'll see a 7-6 or something.
And I only say that because obviously the two clubs are the two representatives of Egypt and Qatar in this game. Both of those countries are playing. So.
Yeah. It's just a chance for Mo Salah to run riot, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, like Sudan, Somalia, the United Arab Emirates football team.
Jesus. But I said it's true. It's a familiar name for tribes throughout African people, like Scots with Ramses and Johnstons. Well, thank you very much, Ronaldo. Full of insightfulness. As the long ball's played over the top, it's cleared. Not as far as that. Is that Fat? I think it's Fateh has gone down. No, it's Tahir gone down under a challenge there. And it'll be a dangerous free kick here for Al-Ahly. Who's there fouls him. Tahir just gets absolutely hacked down. They'll take it quick though.
You are just a few seconds ahead of you. You are like pausing it for like 3 seconds, and then we'll just
There we go.
Yeah.
We should be good now. 18, 21, 22.
Yeah, that's the one.
Nice. Long ball over the top though. Comes to nothing. Does it keep it in? Doesn't keep it in. It does keep it in. Probably a foolish decision there. Just got to keep our eyes on game. Is now. I mean,
So just at the point when like I'll know everyone in this tournament, it'll come to an end because it's only like 10 days, isn't it?
Yeah. Thing is, when Bayern play, give me Bayern. I'll know that. I could take Bayern.
I almost don't want Bayern because like the two normal. I come on these things for the
just
for
that
the randomness.
out of the blue. I can 100% understand that. But I just want to see if Bayern dominate, because we've seen like previously like Liverpool last year, like clubs like the Libertadores teams and stuff. They don't run. They do very well in this tournament.
Yeah, Flamengo pushed them all the way, but I don't know. Like if Palmeiras' best players are like Luis Adriano and not necessarily like Felipe Melo, but he's there. Like,
yeah.
You know, sort of just like the aging Brazilians who have conquered Europe.
I mean, what do you think's the final going to be?
You've got to say Palmeiras, Liverpool, haven't you?
Bayern.
Liverpool, Bayern.
I'm going to go Bayern Tigres.
Okay,
I'm
impressed with Tigres.
So did Tigres qualify through the American tournament?
So they came from 1 down to beat LAFC in the final.
I couldn't remember who it was. I thought it was Atalanta.
Okay. What I thought were interesting though was that Ulsan Hyundai, the guy who scored both their goals, was a guy called Junior, and then they just released him at the end of the year, and like his goal record for them is actually insane. So
did he he got them into the competition, and then they released him?
Yeah, he scored. Well, I don't think they released him. Like I think he chose to leave, seeking a new challenge. But
what a shithouse move!
You're down about for Club World Cup.
Yeah.
The CWC. The Cruiserweight Classic.
Genuine, when I typed it out, when I was just creating the overlay for the thing, I did CWC, I was like, it's the Cruiserweight Classic. I mean, by the way, opening 20 minutes has all been Al-Ahly.
Oh yeah, it's one-way traffic.
Yeah. I mean, thing is, no goals yet. All it takes is Al-Duhail to get a late, early goal, or even a goal, and it could sort of... Has he just spat on the ball? I thought he spat on the ball to give it a bit of stick then. I'm like, nah. Salah.
I was too busy looking at the comments from Jordan Brennan, who asks, are the Euros on BBC this year? Yeah, they got
should be. I think BBC have the rights to the international tournaments.
And Chase Athletic says that Al-Ahly are not playing their best player. So I'm guessing that is that Karabi, is it? Who's on the bench? Karaba. Who has scored, I think it was Yeah, five goals in 7 appearances.
But they have got Beckham on the bench. I mean, Al-Duhail coming here on the wing. So lovely ball into the box. Great back heel by that was number 12, who is...
Which one's Beckham again?
I don't know. He's just called Beckham on the bench. But that was the captain, Boudier. Just makes a nice little run, tries to back in the box. Corners took quickly, back post. It's an opportunity for Olunga there, but heads it straight into the hands of the Al-Ahly keeper, El Sanawi. Oh, it's gonna need a lot of water or drinks tonight.
We sound like such uneducated, British people.
So, but in fairness, on this channel, I think we have actually got good knowledge in terms of European leagues. Surprisingly, not for the club, we don't have our Qatar and our Egyptian knowledge up to date.
You don't know much about. It's an all Asian tie. Not that Egypt. No, not Asian. No, because they both under the AFC. I thought that was the Asian Football Confederation, but it's the African.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they both play under Africa? Yeah. I didn't know what they'd play under. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty confident when I was doing my research for Friday's stream last week. I found out the West Indian Wanderers had won. I think won a Club World Cup or something, 2014. We'll read a couple of comments. So, Melo turned out to be a decent centre back. Beckham is a decent right back. And then Dieng should be heading to Europe soon. Great defensive centre mid.
Okay, well that's interesting. Dieng's on the bench, isn't he? Aliou Dieng.
I generally only know one Dieng, and that's Timothy.
I did have a look at Aliou Dieng's Wikipedia, but it didn't stand out to me. And Daz says, "Who do you both think will win the tournament?" I think we both said Bayern, didn't we? I think we'd be hard pressed to find someone who wants it.
Yeah, but in fairness, didn't we say? I think most people would have predicted Liverpool to win it last year, but they didn't.
They did.
Yeah, they did. Who were it? It was a big team one year that got knocked out.
A big team for the Flamengo gave them a hell of a game in the fight.
I think that's what I was thinking of. Here we go. Club World Cup winners. I'll be able to find it.
When was the last team who won it that wasn't from Europe?
Okay, Corinthians in 2012. They beat Chelsea 1-0.
Oh.
But yeah, Liverpool. That's what it was. The Flamengo gave them a right game. Liverpool won it. Then Real Madrid, Barca, Real Madrid, Bayern, and then Corinthians.
Comments coming in thick and fast.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, John Brun says, "What minute are you in?" 25th.
Yeah, just about to take the 25th. Al-Duhail have Hwang Kwan-sun, the North Korean player. Dieng on the bench, probably their best player. I remember being at Juve a little bit. It was weird seeing him on FIFA. Thank you, Josh.
Hwang Kwan-sun.
Hwang Kwan-sun. I mean,
North Korean players do interest me just because North Korea interests me.
It's a good tactical foul there from number, I think it was 24 for Al-Duhail. There, I think it might have just gone in the book. I think it was Karima.
It's a bit naughty, isn't it?
Yeah, he just cuts Ashraf down. Ashraf, sorry, the centre half. Just cuts him down when he's trying to start a counter attack. But Duhail, you know what? They've been quite resilient this opening 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Have you found the player?
Resilient. I'm just looking at Hwang Kwan-sun. I didn't realise that was the guy who was at Cagliari and Juventus, although he's been released by Al-Duhail. But yeah,
the big clubs.
Yeah, Ronaldo. I remember him being at Juve. Yeah. Palmeiras have Luis Adriano, best years at Shakhtar.
I think you look like that's a player that I know. I know Luis Adriano. I know Felipe Melo.
Yeah, I think they're the only ones who have been to Europe. I'm not sure. They've got Gabriel Veron, who's the next big thing. Yeah,
it was great though because when we were deciding these games, just I'm going to do Tigres Ulsan. I was like, okay, and then we were also going to do the other one. We went, okay, who's doing it? Simon, but we'll have another one as well. We'll have a 2 thing for the late game, and it was just a thing of, well, who wants to do it? Because none of us have knowledge.
Hamdi Fatty.
Yeah, Fatty getting a yellow card early on in this game. Very early on.
Early yellow card.
Pizza Al-Ahly coach won. Oh,
That's not nice.
okay, he's not.
Guy went for a pump kick.
He did. He should be put on special teams in the NFL. Thing is, he just claps his chest with his with his bum. Pizza Al-Ahly coach won the CAF Champions League with two different teams. Right, Varna Iswara Longenden play Chelsea versus Spurs. Not out. Right, first of all, Chelsea versus Spurs isn't even on. Unsubscribe. Sorry, boring. Unlucky, Varna, because you don't. You actually, I nearly put him as a moderator. You don't get that choice.
Wait, we've lost a subscriber because we're not watching a game that isn't on yet.
Exactly. What can we say? Varna, you buffoon. Long ball over the top, Al-Duhail. Oh, we'll go for a throw. It will, but big opportunity.
In a decent area.
Big opportunity. I'm guessing that was a Lunga who nearly got on the end of it.
Chase Athletic seems very in the know about Al-Ahly in particular, saying that the coaches won the African Champions League with two different teams, and that they're going to surprise a lot of people.
No. Have you done like your research, Chase? Or are you somehow really knowledgeable on the Egyptian League? Just I need to bring you on.
Wait, all of Varna's messages have been deleted.
They have. We hid them. We don't have none now. We don't have any unsubscribing. Not unsus. Yeah, I know. It's on
in 3 hours.
Mental, innit?
And then the Hale will win.
Oh, you go for a DeHale win, MD. Are you a DeHale fan? Or
he's expecting a sit back, hit him on the break.
Hit him on the break.
Or play penalties.
You know what? The thing is, as much as I probably don't want to be sat here for 120 minutes, watching this game, trying to learn the players, I'd love the penalties. And yeah, Chase said, are you watching the Egyptian League? See, that's just a nice little of a niche league to watch, innit?
I bet it's quite good though, because like it is obviously it's huge in its own country, but like obviously before pandemic, didn't like Al-Ahly get like 75,000 fans each and every week?
Jesus.
Yeah, like the proper mega.
Well, MD said Mehdi Benatia is former Juve player. Yeah, he's probably the most notable name on the pitch in terms of worldwide football. And then Chase said Duhail have spent a lot of money, though. Which
tell me a team in Qatar that hasn't.
Oh, outside the box, it's in! What a goal! That is
El Shahat.
Shahat.
Winger.
And I think it was Bawalia who wins the ball back there for Al-Ahly outside the box, and El Shahat just has an absolute dig. Salah probably could have Zakira. I nearly called him Shakira. Zakari probably could have done a lot better there. But look at the fans; they're loving it.
Yeah, I'd got nothing less than they've deserved, and a good goal to match. Who was that who lost? Yeah, someone's just been caught napping, haven't they?
Yeah, and Wilder just comes in from the back.
12? No, they're into number 12.
But it's just outside the box. Lovely shot. Just picks out that bottom left-hand corner. Zakari's nowhere near.
He pinches it right off the toes of his teammate.
He does. He steals it, but I mean, in that change room, he's going to be annoyed that his teammates robbed it off him. But you can't complain. 1-0 to Al-Ahly. It's a scoreline that I think that was the most favourable that people predicted. But there's still 15 of the first half.
At least it forces Al-Duhail. They've got to go for it now. So MDFC says Ed Milson Jr., who I believe is playing on the wing for Al-Duhail. Chase Athletic says El Shahat's a big player who's won the Asian and African Champions League.
So he's done a lot.
Spent 16 million on him. And Jordan Brennan points out, did the Ronaldo celebration. I didn't
even notice. I mean, we're 1-0 up here. Al-Ahly in the first half. They've deserved it. Al-Duhail haven't been in this game. And it's a nice little finish. Just gets that ball. Pokes into, just outside the box. Finds the bottom left-hand corner. Zakari is nowhere near. And I think it's going to be a tough game to come back for Al-Duhail. I mean,
Yeah. I've lost track now. It's Al-Duhail.
Al-Duhail, yeah.
Yeah, right.
No one gave Al-Duhail a chance, and then it was at 1-0 down, and now at 1-0 down, I think it's going to be even harder for them to come back into the game. But I mean, like John said, Benatia to score a header or a volley. I mean, if Al-Duhail win it, we know who's going to be in the papers, the football papers, that is, because everyone will know who it is.
Some say Mehdi Benatia is still on the plane to Man United now.
Mental that, innit?
was that like in like 2012 Jim White? Mehdi Benatia on the plane for
2030. It was when his contract was running out, weren't it? Where were we at? Where were we at Juve?
I can't remember.
Wouldn't have been at Juve then, were we?
I don't remember.
But yeah, anyway. Yeah, it's supposed to be something United, never mind. Olunga most likely to score Al-Duhail, top goal scorer in Japan for 2 years running. That's true. And Al-Duhail defence caught napping, exactly. Just tries to play the ball out the back.
I'm not at all criticising any players' sort of choices or positions, but when you're about 24, 25 and you've been the top scorer in the Japanese league and you're looking for, the next stage of your career.
Oh, that's lovely. I'm sorry to cut you off, Simon. Oh, great block by Mehdi Benatia. Oh, they're checking for handball.
They've got VAR, so
they do.
I've got to lie, they didn't scream handball to me.
That was great link play between 21 and 19. That's Malawi and where's 19? It's not even. Oh, Magda. Malawi plays the ball. Magda backheels to him, and then Malawi plays the ball. And is it being checked? It's not good. I'm guessing it's not being checked.
Yeah, Jordan Brent says Al-Duhail defence caught napping. Kyle Middleton, Al-Ahly playing entertaining football. Definitely are.
100%. I mean, it's a glorious opportunity. Not going to be giving us a penalty, but in fairness, the stadiums do it. It's one thing that like Saudi Arabia and Qatar do. I was thinking, if you're a wrestling fan and stuff, you've seen the Saudi Arabia stadiums, ball drilled in. Doesn't be the first man will come back out, recycled back outside to the wing. Now, can Al-Ahly get the ball back in the box? But the stadiums do look incredible over in sort of Qatar.
Yeah, but the Qatar ones are very much overshadowed by the condition in which they were built.
Oh, 100%. Ball kicked out of play there. Tried to create a bit of something. Shepherded out by Al-Duhail and Al-Duhail. But they're just really showing the goal. It's great work to fight for the ball back, and they're just outside the box. Spots that bottom left-hand corner. And El Shahat, what a finish. And like I said, they deserved it.
Chase Athletics, the core of the Egyptian national team, plays in Egypt 70%. That's.
I wonder.
I don't know really. It's like in America. It's like if it's got to the point now where you probably won't play for the USMNT if you're in MLS.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, surely you'd want your players cracking Europe if you want them to progress. But I don't know.
That's the thing. Like you look at some of the most successful teams. They've got players everywhere. Spain, Germany, Italy, England haven't been successful recently, and I think that's genuine because all of our players play in the Premier League. There's only a select few. Jadon Sancho, Chris Smalling, in terms of like players who are old enough for the main national team. Tamari now, technically. That's 3 players. And you can name a bunch of German players that play in the Premier League, in the Serie A, in the La Liga, stuff like that. I think that's where England falters as a national team. And there's a breeding ground. I like what America are doing though. So many of these young players going abroad. Like if you look at sort of every top main league, you have got an American standing out there. Bundesliga, you've got a bunch: Reina, Tyler Adams. Serie A, you've got Weston McKennie. La Liga, you've got Musa. Premier League, Tim Ream. Oh, outside the box, probably around 45 yards out, I'd say. That's number 8. Fatty just having a dig outside the box. Fatty. Oh, limbs if that goes in. Just puts his boot into it and just fizzes over the crossbar. But like in England, Pulisic would be your American. I struggled to figure it. Tim Ream, and then in the Ligue 1, trying to think off the top of my head. I can't think off the top of my head for Ligue 1. But like you've got depth playing all over, whereas in England you've literally got Premier League and that's it, and Bundesliga.
Well, in this country, I just think it's because we've got the under-23s league, which is just crap, balling, headed away.
Yeah, so didn't Oliver Skip win the Premier League 2 Player of the Month or something?
It's just like no one should be playing development football past the age of like 20.
Mental, innit? Absolutely mental.
Big teams aren't the answer, but they'd help.
That's the thing. Just like I said, they're not the answer because I think it does ruin lower league. But you see, sort of, if you look in I know we'll come back to the German division. You've got Bayern 2, who I think are in Bundesliga 3. You've got a bunch of second teams who are in like the 4th and like the North Bavarian stuff. Ball's broke through though.
Is it Walia 1-on-1?
He pokes it away. It's going to be checked for. Is he onside? He is onside. It's 2-0. And it's time to go for Al-Duhail as Mumbrala celebrates. Sam talks to the goal.
DR Congo sweatbands on.
Oh, you know what? DR Congo have got some right talent. Well, Mangi Tuga, Mumbrala, and Dylan Bahambula.
Dylan Bahambula.
It's unreal. I think he's French, but in FM he represents Congo. But if you want to talk to our goal, Sam.
Yeah, just... Oh, well, I might not bother because that is so 50-50 as to whether it's offside.
Oh.
I mean, you look at some recent decisions in Premier League and they probably give that off.
Yeah.
Are they gonna?
Wait and see here.
Not sure.
I mean, it's a nice little finish.
It's just a running behind from a through ball and you just put it straight under the keeper.
Can keeper do better there, do you think?
No, not after watching Eddie Martinez last night.
I like that celebration, you know, that I think it's going to be checked. They're complaining to the referee. Yeah, because he's told him to wait. Wait and see.
Yeah, Chase, I think he agrees we're going to Europe if you're under 27. His wages in Egypt are bad. And Odion Igalo signed for Al-Shabaab. So.
I think it's been rescinded. It has.
Has it? Is it offside? No, not yet.
No, it's been given. I saw the manager and I didn't know whether he was like unhappy that it'd been given or happy. I couldn't tell.
I would give it onside because I think if there's any error of doubt, you've got to give the benefit. You've got to give the benefit to the attacker.
Yeah, Chase, are you Egyptian or, if you don't mind me asking, what nationality are you? Because it's interesting to see how you've started watching the Egyptian league. And if you are Egyptian, thank you for coming and giving thing. What? Okay, VAR said they said it's offside with VAR.
Yeah. Have they just not put it on the scoreline or something?
We'll check here. There we go.
They've checked it off. 1-0. Oh, that's harsh.
That's harsh. It's one of them ones where it's 50-50 decision, innit? Some refs give it, some refs don't.
I don't like the way it's going. It's...
Nah,
no clear advantage gained by that.
That's
little bit in ahead.
You've seen other sports where they do have a VAR aspect, and yes, it's probably easy to dictate, but they always seem to get it right. And it always seems football get it wrong. And I think there's not a problem with VAR. I think there's problems with rules.
Yeah. It takes it out when stuff like that happens. It does. The letter of the law offside.
Like, the thing is, I like VAR because it does make it fair. It's the rule where they don't put the flag straight up, because they'll run through score goal and then flags up. If it gets VAR, fair enough. But just a couple of comments. Bwala is good. Great left foot, physical. This is probably his 7th game for the club. Jess said he's definitely Egyptian. It makes sense, but I thought, you know what? If not, you've got some incredible knowledge. Inshallah, Al-Ahly will score. I'll read Kyle's comment first. It's nice to see fans this year, but to me, there's too many clumped together. Some not wearing masks, not social distancing. I think it depends on the country. I don't know. I think it depends on the country, doesn't it? Because obviously, like Australia, they're not wearing masks after watching the A League and stuff. And they broke.
Well, I mean, let's face it. If they've got masks on under the chin, then they are meant to be over their nose.
Exactly.
So
I haven't seen it really zooming in the crowd. Yeah, some of them have got a mask on, some of them don't.
Yeah.
And
all seats have got like ticks and stuff on them as well. From what you can see.
So fair. At least they've shown initiative. And then Jordan just did ask, as this free kick comes in, fits to the back post. Mbala wins the header, but it goes to absolutely no one. And Jordan says, which superstar would you put on the 2K22 cover? Drew.
Yeah, based on the fact he's not been on, maybe Edge.
Yeah, Edge could make sense as well.
I'd say Roman, but he's been on one or two recently.
Yeah, probably
Either
Joe.
Drew or Edge.
Man, I think we haven't had a game within a year. And Jordan's just said, OK, Sulu has got his work permit, so he'll be in training on Friday. And so maybe get to see him play at the weekend. Maybe. I mean,
yeah, possibly. I mean, but massive.
Al-Ahly winning a free kick just in the middle of the half. I still kind of like this. I just like him that he's still shouting at his players, even though they're absolutely dominating the game.
Wonder if he thought about bringing Carl Jenkins into Qatar.
I'd pay to see that. Just Carl Jenkins. I love Carl Jenkins in it.
I like Carl Jenkins.
There's something about him.
I don't know why. I bet he wishes though he hadn't played for England because he's never getting in the team again. He could probably get in like the Finland lineup.
Well, can he register for them?
Yeah, he played for him at youth level.
Did he?
Yeah, it's like I was telling Will last night that Matty Cash at Aston Villa's eligible for Poland.
Oh, right. I've got a question for you.
That'd just be great.
You know, let's get a half-time because it'll be a good half-time talking point. Because, surprise, I don't think we're going to have many talking points about the game. Cross will come in. Play to the back post. It's one. Oh. Does win to win the header, but he just can't get any power on it and heads it straight to the floor. That was, I'm guessing, Lunga winning the header. Now, Lily Matt could start a counter-attack here. He'll be on the wing. But fist into the middle.
I don't know if you're looking at viewership, but we've just seen a spike and we've gone up to 29.
Oh, hello everyone. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to like, subscribe while you're here. Don't forget to go to the sports-corner.com. Hopefully Kyle maybe can put it in, or someone. I could probably put it in, actually. I'm here. But if you go to the sportscorner.com...
Oh, it's alright. They've just zoned out. We've lost 7 of them.
They've just heard my voice and gone, bye-bye. There you go. Go to that link if you're still here. I'll do some. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. And I mean, it's Al-Ahly coming again. Powerful ball to that thing. It's going to go out of play.
Thank you, Kevin, and everyone for being here. Back up to 29. Hello again.
Hello. But yeah, don't forget to check out the website. We've had a World Cup Qatar preview today, and we've had a FIFA 21 Future Stars prediction also come up today. We will also have a Super Bowl prediction, so that's happening on Sunday. There'll definitely be a watch along for that as well. But yeah, all that's happening on then. So don't forget to tune in to the website for all the content there. 1 minute at a time in this game, and it's really been all Allah. Where to watch live? I don't know where you're from, MD. If you're from the UK, BBC iPlayer. Check your local broadcasting. If not, just stay with us. We'll give you all the big moments and all the little plays that are happening.
And Daz Reynolds, here's a brain teaser for you both. When did Hogan win his first title in Impact?
Love Hulk Hogan.
2000 and... Oh, I've got no idea.
2004. Ball over the top, though. Okay, Zakaria. Oh my God. Oh, that is awful. It's going to be a corner as well. Zakaria or Salah, because he's got Salah on the back, but I'm guessing that's his first name. Look, great ball over the top. And Zakaria's just caught in two minds. Tries to clear it, and Boala gets on the end of it, and Duhail end up getting it cleared. Duhail, sorry.
Jordan Brennan's yelling the broadcasters.
Thank you, Jordan. Thank you very much. As this cross will come in from Al-Ahly. Can they get a goal there in half? Mehdi Benatia blocks it.
That's your lot, I think.
That is your lot. 1-0 as we go into the half. And you know what, Sam? I'm going to say been a very entertaining half. It's definitely been an entertaining half for Al-Ahly.
Yeah, it's been one-way traffic, but it's been all right.
And it was at El Shahat with that goal outside the box. Just fizz it into that bottom left-hand corner with a little bit of curl on it. And that puts them 1-0 up as we head to the half in the Club World Cup quarter final. Obviously, the winner will go on to play Bayern Munich in the semi-final. So a big game for whoever wins this. I think we could both agree we would 100% want to see an Al-Ahly Bayern Munich semi-final rather than an Al-Duhail Bayern semi-final.
Yeah. I mean, on the basis of the first half, it's hard to lose. They should be 2-0 up if we haven't turned football to a game of fine margins and toenails.
100%. But great game.
No.
Good game, attacking game from Al-Ahly. Before I do some show inspiration, first, I love what... You know what? I was talking to Josh before this. I like the coverage that BBC got. Like, do you know the little stats page they've put up?
Yeah, it's quite good.
That's cool.
So it's not unlike.
And I was talking to him, this was my first question. I was like, which TV channel, obviously in the UK, do you think does the best football coverage?
I think, what, the BBC?
No, who do you think does it? Who do you think does the best football coverage in the UK?
When they do it, I do think the BBC.
Really? I'm going to go with BT. And this isn't in terms of like looks and stuff, but they really don't neglect many. They have so many leagues. I think Sky is very English focused.
Yeah.
Whereas I think BT have really tried to bring in Bundesliga, Serie A and stuff like that if they can get the rights. And that's what I do like to see. But yeah, I think international competitions, nothing does beat sat in your living room or sat in a beer garden and the BBC is up, Gary Lineker hosting, and you're watching the news. It's at the Education Stadium, so you were correct.
Yes.
So
I just need to send a tweet on my
that's fine.
FCS account. So are you alright to carry the stream?
That's fine, because Josh did give me a stats page, so we'll go through the halftime because we didn't get to it at the start of the game. Obviously, for this game, big thing, Al-Ahly enters the winners of the 2019-20 Qatar Stars League, in which the side only lost 2 of their 22 league games. It's still a great start for the side, which you obviously can't deny. But I do think it's a clear difference. Al-Ahly enter competition as the winners of the CAF Champions League, beating Zamalek 2-1. As also, you can clearly see they are the better side in this game. Al-Ahly have only lost 1 game of their last 8, while Al-Ahly haven't lost since August 2020. Now, obviously, that's 6 months, 7 months, but games have started coming back up again, and so that's an incredible start from the side. He did the Ronaldo celebration, he covered his ears, and then he did something to the camera, but it's just defensive naivety from Al-Duhail, just didn't get the ball out quick enough. Did Al-Shaq steal it a bit? Yes, but he gets the shot off and it goes in. Most importantly,
well, he was running onto it, wasn't
he? Yeah,
I think we're.
Mabala, I think, had the ball under control, and he sort of took it off him.
I wish that fucking thunder bastard had gone.
Oh, it's just a proper thunder. I don't think I can say the C word. I nearly said it's thunder. We'll do some shameless promotion though. So, youtube.com/thesportscorneryt. You're obviously on the channel, but don't forget to like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. We'd genuinely appreciate it. Twitter @the_top corner. If you basically, that's where you get all the information. If you like and retweet that helps us try to get this our platform across larger. But also just when you can find out when we're going live, what games we're doing. I think on Friday, once our content plan's sorted, there'll be. I'll ask Josh, but I think we'll put a calendar up of like what stuff's coming up on the channel. We have also got sometimes live tweets with the UFC events. Website thesports-corner.com. We're going to plug this forever. Please check it out. Look at all the videos. Look at all the articles and stuff. So we had 2 go up today. Future Stars predictions. Then Sam did one about the Club World Cup and a preview for that. I'll look at old Pep on our screens. And then the Instagram, the _sportscorner_. Again, just for if you want to follow us on all of our social medias. Should we see what's coming up on the channel this week? So obviously tomorrow morning I'm back for the Monday morning A-League. This time it's Adelaide United versus Perth Glory, and then on the 7th of February we've got Liverpool versus Manchester City. What a game that will be a title decider. Then the midweek we'll have Juventus versus Inter Milan, the second leg. That'll be Josh and Adam, possibly Kale. But we had a great first leg, could be second, and that will definitely change. We'll have definitely some more. Probably one on Saturday. I haven't seen the games, but again, if you follow our Twitter, you'll be able to find all the information on there. Now that promotion's gone out of the way, win for Al-Duhail is legend in Benati, so they should be winning, by the way. Amanda. Thank you very much. BT's best for sports and bring the American sports too, exactly. I think Sky also have got the NFL coverage incredibly well, but I know BT have the college, don't they? I'm pretty confident. Wine and Where's Ali, I'm sad star Qatari player. Don't know. Believe it or not, Al-Ahly playing an experimental side, saving big plays for Bayern, I guess. In fairness, I may say student, but they probably were very confident with this game. And I've just seen that Marcus Llorente, is that the Marcus Llorente?
Yeah, what are they going over now? Is it the greatest Club World Cup goal?
I think they're just showing the most recent one. Is that the Atletico Marcus Llorente?
I'd have thought it will be, yeah.
Yeah. I think for some reason I saw Llorente at first and I thought it was the former Tottenham striker. And then this is showing earlier on game. Al-Ahly versus Zamalek was the CAF Champions League final, two Egyptian teams. Chelsea game prediction, no Moez Ali, no Abder. Chelsea game predictions, obviously we did it earlier. I think Simon, you went for... What did you go for?
What, for the winner or the score prediction?
Both.
Well, I can't remember. I think I said 3-1 Al-Ahly, but now I'm more tempted to go towards 4-0. Because Al-Duhail...
No, sorry, that's my bad. The Chelsea game, but yeah. I think this game has got Al-Ahly written all over it. Probably another 3 goals. Yeah. But Chelsea game, sorry.
I said Chelsea 2-0. Spurs are in trouble. Bale can't be arsed and Kane's injured. It's not a good.
That's the problem. They are really ravaged out there. That Gignac free kick. Imagine if that went in. I went for 2-1 Spurs. I think Chelsea will get their thing going. They will truly. I think they could really run the league. Melody Solutions. Al-Ahly's playing like they're on the Champions League. They're playing. They are playing very. I mean, there's a reason they're probably the favourites in this game, and they'll give Bayern a run. They sure will. It'll be interesting what side Bayern take, because Bayern do play on Monday. I think the Bayern play on Monday against Hertha, so there's a quick rotation for Bayern Munich. If I can load them up, or my recent search for when I type in BA is Dylan Bahambula. But yeah, so they play Hertha. Sorry, they play Hertha tomorrow at 7:00, and then they play the Club World Cup on Monday. So it'll be interesting to see what team Hansi Flick takes over. Then I don't know how it's going to work in terms of... Oh, yeah. So then they'll play their next league game on the Monday. But also they may have... what's it called to play? A Club World Cup final to play. But yeah, very interested to see what Bayern will take. I mean, who do you think will be missing out on this side? Bayern. Because obviously the rotation's going to have to come in for Bayern Munich. Because they're playing on tomorrow. And then they're playing on Monday. Do you think there'll be anyone that's surprisingly left out?
I wouldn't have thought so. I mean, I know they might not view it this way, but this should be the priority, because it's you're only Bayern are only 2 games away from winning silverware.
True, but
I'd just go all out.
Very true. But the problem is, if let's say they go all out and get a couple of injuries, that could really mess up the league for them. I know they've got a bit of a cushion now, but
don't they have the strength in depth though? I don't know.
When Choupo-Moting's your backup striker,
I don't think they're going to get 2 more important games this season. Look, I bet they want that, the crest on the band on the shirt.
Yeah, true. Okay, that's
don't you get a star? Don't you get a star above your badge as well?
You do, because Western Sydney Wanderers have got one.
There's a lot on the line. Wait, Western Sydney Wanderers have won a Club World Cup.
I'm very confident because they've got a star above their thing. I'm looking now. That's the lovely Western Sydney Wanderers stadium.
Did you get up to the Chelsea game predictions comment?
Yeah. I did that.
MDFC says, no, Moes, Ali, no Abdur. That doesn't mean anything.
I know about to say, I didn't know what it meant.
Maludi Solutions, Al-Ahly's playing, he's playing like he's on the Champions League. Yeah, I've been impressed, I've got to say. Full credit to him.
Played really well.
Maludi also says, Pizzo.
Didn't know what I meant. I just ignored that.
Okay. And the Winval fan club says Bailey's rubbish at Spurs. Yeah. So, all right, they're paying half of his monster wages. You don't mind that if he's like delivering the performances. The problem is he's not delivering the performances either. So he's not doing much, is he? He's a bit like Ozil at Arsenal, except he's actually playing.
Do you know when everyone took
he's a player on big wages? He's just a bird.
Do you know when everyone took the piss of them? Because took the piss of like Real Madrid and Bale. Just down and look at him playing at Real Madrid. He's being dropped. He's just earning money to play golf. It's practically the same here. Instead, he's playing cricket indoors.
I can't lie. I thought when he'd come to Spurs, he'd actually like turn it on just to like stick it to Real. But he really looks like he's done football at this point.
Okay,
apart from Wales. He's a full-time Wales international.
He is. He puts his heart and soul into Wales. I'm just looking. So, the AFC Champions League, Western Sydney Wanderers won it in 2013-14, and then in 2014. Okay, they didn't play in the Club World Cup, but they won the AFC Champions League in 2014.
MDFC says you can't predict the Hale second half. I mean, you can't, but you can have a good guess. And I think that I'm not sure. I can't see it getting any better. Maludi Solutions, guys. Do you think that the second goal is offside? No.
It's one of them ones. I think that really is personal opinion. Do you count the arm? Yes or not?
It is offside, but it shouldn't be offside. It's not clear and obvious. We shouldn't be doing these kind of margins. If you're having to ooh and ah and zoom in to that extent, benefit of the doubt goes to the strong. Always.
Yeah, and MD just agrees saying it was offside. Carl said, I don't like the halftime coverage of the game on the BBC Red Button. Why show this game when you won't talk about the first half at halftime or the big talk about poor coverage? I think if this was, well, me and Josh, if this was an English team, we'd have a full setup, we'd have a full studio setup, and they'd be talking about how they played. But because there isn't,
that's what they are doing. They're showing FA Cup highlights.
Exactly. This thing. If this was like, let's say Liverpool were in it, they would have probably Lineker hosting in the booth. They'd have a two-man commentary team, and then they'd have Jermaine Genius and two others just talking about how Liverpool are so good. But as soon as it's not an English team,
even for Palmeiras versus Santos, I think they had a bit of analysis stuff. Chase Athletic says he loves Pizzo. He's going to surprise good people.
Well, Pizzo's a player. Okay.
I feel really bad now because I just shrugged off Pizzo and he's a player and I really shouldn't know that.
No, it's fine. Okay, I'm just looking. 2014.
Close down my team sheet.
Okay, 2014. Western Sydney Wanderers, they beat SC... Oh, wait, no, this is the play. Okay, they lost in the quarter-final to Cruz Azul. Okay, that's fine, I figured it out. Yeah, after extra time as well. Auckland that beat AEST. So Western Sydney Wanderers actually came dead last. They came fifth, which is very embarrassing. It's very embarrassing indeed. Sixth. Oh, we've seen that. Al-Duhail plays. All right, they're having a word with it. I thought they were getting angry at each other. Well, no, don't have to go to Zakaria.
Firing each other up. Second half, MDFC. La Liga is best.
You're a La Liga fan?
Well, it may be the best, but there's certainly any representative from the area. So.
Oh, right. I've got a question. This was a question I'm going to ask. Let's say you are a footballer who is 20 years old. You haven't represented England yet at the main level. Pizzo is a coach. Thank you, Chase. We're getting there. Is he Al-Ahly's coach?
We're still dumb.
We're not dumb.
He will be. I'm sure Chase said earlier that he won two African Champions Leagues.
We're not dumb. We just don't have knowledge. We're learning. You know, it's nice just to see these fans having fun.
I can't watch either of the games on Sunday. After Sunday, is it just what's left? It's just the final and third place, isn't it?
You've got after Sunday, you'll have Bayern's game. Bayern games on Monday.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I don't know when like some of these are playing. I'm just looking. One more question. You haven't represented England national level, but you can represent like I'm trying to think. Armenia, like a Poland or a Czech Republic. Do you go and represent England, but risk that you're never going to be called up again, or do you guarantee that you will be? You can either basically go play for Czech Republic or Poland and always be called up, or England, and there's a risk that you won't.
I go for the smaller country and become a national icon.
Same. Halftime sub. So yes, Pizzo is Al-Ahly's coach, originally from South Africa. Okay. Yes, Pizzo is Al-Ahly's coach, originally from South Africa. Okay, we're learning. That's the whole thing. When we come to
because when I looked in my preview, they got him from Mamelodi Sundowns, which is in South Africa.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
we're learning. That's the thing. When we come to the final and it's Al-Ahly, I wouldn't even. You can't be Al-Ahly because they're facing Bayern. But we're learning. And there have been some halftime substitutions though, and I think that's for Al-Duhail. If we just load him up here. So, Muntari came on for a longer, and I didn't see the second sub. So I will tell you in a second. It could have been Madibo, possibly. We will say, I think Madibo might have come on as well.
I'm well confused at the format of this tournament. So, how many... Is this... I can only see 3 quarter-final games. How does that work?
Because this is the fourth one hasn't been confirmed. So it's Bayern. Wait, no, yeah, 3 because Bayern have got a bye. Bayern goes straight to the semis.
Oh,
yeah,
right, yeah.
So it will be Bayern versus either Al-Duhail or Al-Ahly, and then on the other side it'll either be like Palmeiras versus Palmeiras. Who are Palmeiras playing?
Tigres.
Oh yeah. So whoever wins this plays Bayern, and it'll be Palmeiras versus Tigres in the next round.
So then who's playing Ulsan Hyundai?
They're out. They'll play Al-Duhail because they're both the knocked out teams.
Yeah, never mind. It's Ulsan Hyundai versus I think the loser of this in the 5th place playoff.
Yeah, there we go.
Got it.
See, we're learning. It's a lovely driving run by Al-Duhail. That was number 6 for them. That was the keeper, Yassia. The centre-back, Yassia.
I was so confused by the fact there was a 5th place playoff. I was like, why is there 3 semi-finals?
No, it's the 5th place. Yassia, though, making a lovely drive up the middle. Maybe bright things coming. It was Alunga and Al-Rabi who came off for Ali and Muntari. So 2 subs there for... Al-Duhail. I don't know what the subs are. I'm sure. I don't know whether the subs are 3 or 5.
Oh, we're down to 21 people. We've got to get teams' names right.
I know. We'll get there eventually.
Oh, Duhail.
Duhail are in red, but Al-Ahly now on the ball. Visit across to the left hand side. This is a lot of open space here. Oh,
God, no.
Number 21, that would have been
number 2.
Malawi nearly beating Musa, but Musa comes out and covers him.
I'm going to load my team sheet back up.
I've got it on now. It's a substitute though, I think.
Apart from the strike.
Ball's fizzed across now to Junior on this left hand side. Puts a cross in, it's a great ball and it's well defended. It's well defended by Benoon. Just slides across, sticks a foot out, but now it is a corner for Al-Duhail.
Yes.
Sundowns is another great team owned by a South African billionaire.
Yeah, we at the Sports Con, we know all too much about Mamelodi Sundowns because that is where the great Percy Tau.
For God's sake, Percy Tau, the legend.
And we are a Percy Tau stan account.
We are. It's going to be the corner is going to be whipped in by Dudu. Oh, and it's headed out for a goal kick. That's a Medi Benashia. It seems to be the only one involved, which is for us.
Kyle Middleton's not a fan of the commentator. I can't lie, I've got him too quiet because obviously
And I can't have audio on for it. It's on my Xbox.
Considering they had Stephen Warnock for the Brazilian Libertadores final,
I don't
BBC
think
don't. Yeah,
it's a shame.
I don't know.
It really is.
I'm interested to know how many viewers they're getting for this kind of thing. Whether people are looking and going, "Oh wow, it's the Club World Cup," or whether they're going, "No, who cares about these two teams?"
There's no English
or
team
whether
in it.
Because let's face it, it's not been publicised at all.
No. Well, Josh didn't know what happened, and I normally use Josh as my wealth, and Kieran and stuff as my wealth of knowledge of football.
I don't think it gets anywhere. If there's not an English team in it, you don't get anywhere near as much attention as it should.
No.
It should be a lot more respected probably than it is, and we should pay it more respect by knowing who people are. But
Jordan said Liverpool are in contact with UEFA over the first leg of their Champions League last 16 tie being moved from Germany. Onus is on Leipzig now to find a suitable new venue or they will forfeit the match. So, how come they have to move from Germany? Don't understand.
I've not come across
Same.
that. Deep pockets of the Sundowns and the amazing Santista just simply says Santos FC.
Yeah.
To which I agree.
Go on, Santos FC. I mean, they're not here,
Santos,
but
you'll bounce back from Saturday.
Yeah.
Go Kyle George.
We are 49 minutes into this game, 4 minutes into the second half. I thought he'd gone on a lot longer than I had.
Yeah, so did I.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, it's gone over the top there.
Benetia will get it cleared.
Tell you what, Al-Duhail have got a bit of impetus on them now.
They have. I mean, Boali is down. That's the thing, in the second half they've come out of it fighting. Seems like a team talk might have done the business. We're just going to see a foul on Mablad there. Just elbow sort of rubbing against the face. Nothing much to go down by on. You see it onto Mablad.
Bualia.
We'll get there. We're not ignorant, I promise.
Felucia Bualia.
Bualia. We do apologise for anyone who is genuinely a hardcore fan of these and effing up the name.
No, it's not Felucia Bualia. I clicked on the wrong Wikipedia page. That's a bloody old Zambian footballer.
Walter Bualia. Walter.
Yeah, Walter.
Hopefully Tal gets some quality time at Brighton. Definitely a talent. And what announcers will be for the Bayern game? Don't have a clue. Windfowl. And hopefully Percy Tal gets some quality time at Brighton.
Look, I admire the South Africans' dedication to Percy Tau propaganda, and for that reason, I hope he's a success.
Oh. Yeah, fingers crossed for him. We want to see some South African players do better. Move that. There we go. I'm a fan of watching managers. Do you know when they just like put their hand up and tell them to move, but they don't say anything. It's just like hurry up. I just kind of like it because if there's no audio, I don't know. Jordan, what minute are you in? We are 51st minute.
52.
52nd minute.
Well, yeah, because once it goes past 51:00, you're then in the 52nd minute.
In terms of timers, we're on 51, 17, 18, 19, and then 20. There we go. Oh, I just didn't know whether people.
It's one of my bugbears that everyone always says they're a minute behind. Can you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, but you just do it closely. So if it's the 51st minute and 27th second, you wait to reply until it hits 30 seconds. You say, "Oh yeah, I'm just about to." When you say the 22nd minute.
Oh no! The moment it ticks past.
And Isaac Katungol has just said, Alunga must score. Oh, that's a lovely country tackle outside the box. I mean, the cross does come in. And yeah, Wind Valley's just replied saying, Isaac, he's off. I mean, the check of handball here.
Should be heading to Europe. Solid centre back. Who's Badoon? Number 13.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see because, like you've said, a lot of these players are quality players. What league do you think they'll go to, like, Chase? Yeah, Olunga came off in the second half. Isaac.
Oh. Maybe he won't score then.
Maybe we won't score.
Oh yeah, that's what
unfortunately.
we'll say. It's off.
Yeah. What league do you think they'll go to then, Chase? Because like you're gonna say the Bundesliga or like the Premier League, but are they really that cool, or is it like the Belgian league or something?
I doubt they'd get the new work permit route. They won't get enough points, would
Probably not. As there's going to be stuff for Al-Ahly here, it'll be number 15. Dieng will come on, so we've been learning that he is a talent coming from Al-Ahly, so we'll see if it pays off. Dieng's going to come on for number 8. Who's number 8, Sam?
Number 8 is...
Fateh.
Yes. I was seeing what band the Egyptian league is in when it comes to the new work permit rules.
I'll let you have a look at that.
Some of the bands are dead.
Al-Duhail's on the ball here, just passing around the defence. I mean, they've definitely come out fighting in the second half, and there's one thing you can agree with. For sure.
Al-Duhail really stepped it up.
Yeah, sorry. I'm combining both names. Al-Duhail, though, pings the ball over the top, and he'll go straight to the Al-Ahly keeper.
So, oh god, they're in band 6, the lowest possible band. Yeah,
Sorry.
They're definitely not coming to the league anytime soon.
It's almost been half a Percy Tau to come over then, surely.
Well, no, they signed him 3 years ago, didn't they? And they loaned him out to USG and Anderlecht, and then because he'd been in a major league for so long and played so many internationals,
He qualifies.
and that they also bought him before the new work permit laws.
Ah.
But it's actually cost of the post-Brexit ones that he's been allowed to play. I'm still trying to figure my head around them. I think I'll get there.
Kalusha Bwala was a player and a half. Half the Zambian team died in a plane crash. Jesus.
Oh, well.
And then you've Chase said, "Don't get the question." What was asked? So basically, you were saying that, like, be saying a couple of these Al-Ahly players are like quality talents. What do you think, are they good enough to play in the Premier League and the top European leagues, or is it more playing sort of your your Belgium divisions, like sort of your second tiers of European divisions, if that makes sense, if you understand them?
Then Salah and El Neni both go to Basel from Egypt.
Probably. I don't. Again, Simon, you've got the most knowledge, more knowledge than me.
Okay. I know Salah did, and I think El Neni was there too. But again, I could be wrong.
I mean,
have a look.
Big opportunity here. Oh, Al-Duhail, lovely ball into the box. It was number 10. I mean, number 10's got it back again.
And Milton goes inside.
Oh, so it's Ed Milson Jr. Okay, so I know it's Ed Milson. I can say that name. That's a great recovery challenge by Hanny there to stop the pressure from...
Salah and El Neni both started at Al-Mokwaloon. Mokwaloon, I don't know. And then they both went to Basel. So
it's Ed Milson again, this time just held up.
You get the feeling he's one of those who might be too good for Qatar Stars League.
What? I don't. Yeah, but you never know. People might just sort of use it to boost their confidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They get to the part. I think there's a guy called Luis Jr. who plays for Al-Duhail, and because he's been in Qatar so long now, I think he's got like 25 caps for the Qatari national team.
Oh wow!
But he's like fully Brazilian and stuff. He's just been there so long.
Sort of like Goulart and stuff.
I don't think he's in the. I'm not sure if he's in the squad actually.
And Trish says most of them. Most of them go to either Portugal or Turkey, maybe France, and they come back because some of them have already played in Europe. Sometimes earn 2 to 3 times more in the Egyptian league. Ah, nice. That's in 1988. So I get what you're saying now, Chase. This ball comes over the top, and Zakaria will collect. Guess this second.
Yeah, so
haven't been much. Come.
The captain of Al-Duhail, Luis Jr. He's been playing for the national team since 2013.
Oh wow!
So he's just like Qatari citizens. So, I mean, it's what like China are doing, isn't it? It's
with
their way of trying to get.
It'd
be good if we did it, whilst I know he didn't have a good game last night, but Emi Martinez hasn't been called up to Argentina yet, has he? He's been here long enough to be a citizen, get him in the squad.
Well, I think that'd be quite. I'm trying to think of players who we've got who haven't been called up to their national team that we could register, but it'd be very hard.
It's so hard because it's so hard to get in the English national team. If you're that good, you'd have just been called up anyway.
So
Emi Martinez is the one. Probably not interested, but worth a go.
No, but in fairness, would he start considering love for Pickford and in terms for Southgate, the love for Pickford. Not the fans of fans. We definitely do like Pickford. And you know what? Al-Duhail have had a bit of a thing. It was number 77, Dudu there, just trying to create something in that middle of the pitch. Couldn't do it. Oh.
Yeah, it's far more of a 50-50 half, this one, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
All guns blazing like they did. I think earlier. Maybe they put a lot of importance just on getting the first goal because then they think that Al-Duhail probably won't get back into it.
Just a bit of a better team talk. I feel like maybe from the manager has really bolstered this as
well read.
I mean, that's really well read. And now Al-Duhail will come on the counter attack here with Dudu. Holds the ball up. We'll get it to Milson Jr., who plays a lovely switch ball into the middle. And that's a great ball over the top. Great defending. It was number 12 who plays that ball over the top. I can't see who it is.
Number 12 is
Boudiaf plays a lovely ball over the top, and I think it's Benoon who manages to get to it and flick it back to the keeper. I mean, but it's Al-Duhail again coming this time outside the box. Dudu has a dig.
Cuts inside.
Oh my God. Big opportunity there. I think that might be Muntari. No, that's not Muntari, sorry. Hold up, let me see his number. I got his numbers confused. I don't know who that was.
29.
It was Muntari. Great opportunity from him there. Just puts it onto his left foot. And that could have been the thing. He's heading on target as well.
I'm just looking at Karim Boudiaf as well. Born in France, but he's got 80 caps for the Qatar national team.
Wow.
Because he's just been there so long.
Muntari gets that shot though, and it's forced El Shaarawy to make the save. And you know what? El Shaarawy nearly goes straight through his leg. Said it goes out off his hands over the bar. Cross will come back in though. Oh, and it was Muntari again who wins the header, but just can't get any power on it. And now long ball played very high. 2. And he can't win. Magdi can't get the ball. I'm guessing Magdi's got a dip. No, it just says Magdi on the thing. But nearly a huge mistake from the keeper there, El Shaarawy. We read a couple of comments. Why can't we watch? Well, we can't show the game. Legal. Thank you, Win. Simple, but I don't know where you're from. So just literally just Google.
Yeah, there's might be a couple lawsuits coming our way or copyright strikes, and I'm not sure we can be competing with the BBC, to be honest.
And Chase just says Salah and El Nene did play in the Swiss League, but never played for the Giants in the Egyptian League. As Al-Ahly ball over the top, and he'll be I'm about to say be cleared.
Go stream it on Twitch.
That's the thing. I think if you were BBC, do you know, to get viewership for stuff like this? Do you? Obviously not us, but if you were them, would you work with? Do you know how sort of Twitch and this could be a goal here. It's well shepherded by I think that was Yassir.
That's not a back pass. Get out of here.
No, I think that was Al-Brak actually. Sultan Al-Brak who just shields the ball there to go to the keeper. Nah, it's definitely not a back pass. Be a free kick from halfway line for Al-Ahly. But in terms of, have you seen the Twitch stuff now that you can do with Amazon? So I know when the NFL was on, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can stream a show, and then if you sign in with your Amazon, you can watch it in time with the streamer, which is
No, I haven't.
Do you know if you're like Sky or something? Do you know to get your YouTube views up? Do you do that in terms of you get either famous YouTubers or even like players, put them on YouTube on your Sky main account and say blah blah Watchalong, and then you have to sign if you sign in with your Now TV or your Sky account, you can watch it at the same time as they're watching it. I think that could work really well. Could work.
A bit complex.
Kyle said the German government have banned entry on arrivals from areas affected by COVID mutations until at least February the 17th, with only German citizens or residents. Leipzig moved to grant Liverpool a special. I'm guessing this is going to be. I'm guessing a special grant as Al-Duhail will have a cross here. That's awful.
Oh, that's awful.
Just drilling the ball. He gets the ball back actually though. Ed Milson. We'll play it back into the box. It's in the middle. It's saved. Big. Is that Montari again? No, it wasn't Montari this time. Let's say Montari's had himself on all the opportunities there. I couldn't see his number, but whoever it was, great opportunity saved by El Shenawi. And now it's Al-Ahly who are coming now on this other side. But that's going to be given as a foul, isn't it? Yeah, definitely going to be given as a foul. Knew that. But big opportunity there for Al-Duhail to get back into this game. Who was that? Whoever it is, it's a stocky lad. Just hits it with the side of the foot, and El Shenawi has to make a decent little save. But it's Al-Duhail who coming again now. Ed Milson on the wing. Cuts on inside. Ed Milson, yes, sorry. Yeah, he's been the key man in the second half. Sorry. Chaser, thoughts on Dieng number 15 or the left back Al-Malol number 12? So, I think Al-Malul has actually not had a bad game in terms of. I mean, second half they've definitely tested, but they've actually tested Hani on the right more than anything. So he hasn't really been tested this game. Going forward, he's done all right. And then who was the other player? It was number 15. Did you say?
Dieng, but we've not really seen enough of him yet.
Yeah, I'd say nothing much of Dieng yet. I mean, we've still got another 25 minutes left, so we could see something from him. But yeah, not much yet. Al-Ahly Stadium usually holds 70,000+ a game, which is mental. Well, it can hold that, but if they fill. And then Kyle's just finished off. Exception by submitting an application to the German government, but have your back. If Liverpool can't get into Germany, the game will need to be played at a neutral venue. But if that can't happen, so it'll be interesting, do you know, because it's has banned entry. So either do you think Leipzig will have to go out and play both games away?
Well then, no, because surely they'd have to get back in.
Exactly, but maybe because they're German citizens. But because, yeah, like you said, they're coming from COVID mutations. Very, very interesting.
I'm glad I'm not in charge of that issue.
And Leipzig will be handled a 3-0 loss if the game can't be played. Tough predicaments for Leipzig here. And the Champions League sort of arranger. Oh, that's poor from Iman there. Number 12 for Al-Ahly, who just can't get the ball. Ashraf, sorry, who can't get the ball under control and just immediately goes out for throwing. And Al-Duhail will come again. Really sort of relenting pressure from the Red Knights.
the Red Knights. Which
is a great nickname. It's an absolute wonderful nickname.
Well, I guess they've got that home support, haven't they?
Yeah, 100% is.
Got that. It's their tournament on their turf. Education City.
It's a great name for a stadium as well.
They came to play. I think the rest of them are all pretty standard as well. I think both the stadiums for this are in the same place. I think they're both in Al Rayyan.
Okay. I can't say I have much knowledge.
Okay. I think Al Rayyan's a place. Yeah, it's the third largest municipality in Qatar.
I mean, Windvow suggested they should play the game at Hamburg. I think the problem is, Windvow, that Liverpool can't get into the country, and so it would have to be played somewhere else in the world. More than likely, it's probably going to be played nowhere, Windvow. So basically, if you've seen how Australia have done it in terms of no one's allowed in, it's very similar to that. Ooh, not a nice looking challenge there.
aka an actual lockdown.
Yeah. That's an ooh.
Yeah, that was. I mean, have they had a look on VAR? Has any card come out?
I don't think so. I think it's just an accident. I don't think it's on purpose. I don't think going to check. I think it's just coming together. I mean, a sub's going to happen for Al-Ahly.
Who's coming on for? Oh, is it Marwan Masen?
I mean, it was number 17 for Al-Ahly, Al-Salih, who went down under that challenge. Yeah, Al-Duhail have had the better half, to be fair. Yep, they have, 100%. Just played a bit more attacking thing. Attacking football, and apparently it's going to be the same with Arsenal's thing. Suppose Arsenal haven't been fixed to be played over one leg due to the strict UK COVID rules on arrivals from Portugal and stuff like that. We'll wait and see what happens to that, because we've currently got a Club World Cup semi-final, quarter-final really, which is sort of heating up. Al-Duhail have come into this game a bit more feisty. Second half, really.
I see a goal, and I don't know. Oh, I did. Oh, I thought
Doo-doo. Outside the box. It was spilling, and keeper collects it.
I mean, we're just presuming it'd go to an extra half an hour. Are we sure that it doesn't just go straight to penalties again?
Oh, I beg if it goes just straight to penalties, but I think it goes extra time.
Surely we can't be doing extra time in the current circumstance where everyone is literally just out.
100%, but
I mean, it's Palmeiras, I feel, for this time last week. They didn't even know whether they'd be coming to Qatar.
Why? Because go, push Jesus. El Shaarawy is leaving the ball there to bounce out, and it's an absolute just clearance, and the clearance nearly absolutely goes into the net. It does bounce over the corner, but El Shaarawy makes a bit of a meal of it. Akram will come on for number 27 for Al-Ahly. So that'll be Teha Mohammed who's going to come off, and that will be. This could be also the final sub as well for Al-Ahly. Oh no! Sorry, they've got one more. Oh no, this will be their final one, because Akram's going to come, and then it's going to be Mohsen who will come on number 9 for Al-Ahly, and he's coming on for.
For elimination matches, extra time is played, and then it's a penalty shootout. In the 5th and 3rd place games, it's straight to penalties.
So unfortunately, we're.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind another half hour.
Mohsen's going to come off though for Bulaya, who he was sort of to help with the goal, winning the ball back. So interesting to see what happens now with the sort of a man who was fighting for this game. But Mohsen comes on.
Windval fan clubs now saying they should play the match in France in Lyon Stadium. But then the issue is that Leipzig have to get back in.
I think that's the issue we're having, is how do they get back into the country then to play the Bundesliga games, and then do they play them? Another late collision here. This time on the knee, will be kicked out of play. This time El Sulia, gone down injured. Al-Saleh, thank you very much.
Yeah, that were a bit nasty.
Yeah. I think he's
no.
Oh, just stamps on him, not on purpose.
Well, he runs his studs down his upper leg.
Yeah, and there's going to be
drag him up.
Yeah, there's going to be some Al-Duhail as well, and I think this might be their final sub as well. I don't know if it's 3. Ismail Mohammed will come on for number 6, which is Yasir. So a defensive change. See what position Ismail Mohammed is. He's a forward, so Al-Duhail going for it. I've got to admire that. I really have. So either they'll be going to a back 4, either going to a back 3, or the substitute for number 5, which I think was Ali, he's a forward. Muntari's a forward as well, I'm pretty confident. I think they may have 4 forwards on the pitch at once. So, talk about going for win. I think they're going to go to a back 3 here, Al-Duhail. Unless maybe one of the
Whatever it
wingers
takes.
pushes up. Venice, what
Go
have they
for
got
it.
to
I mean,
lose?
Do you think are most of the fans in the stadium for Al-Ahly?
I don't know.
Because when they scored, and I've seen loads of like Al-Ahly scouts and stuff, but then I wouldn't have thought it'd have been good for them to travel from, sort of Egypt to Qatar. And I don't know. Again, I don't even know how many fans show up for the Qatar League. I'm going to have a look. Start curious.
I might say because I think that's the thing is the fans. I mean, Al-Duhail are going to go down here. They're just telling to wait. The keeper to wait. As another player's going down injured.
Like, they've built all these big new stadiums, but is anyone actually in them?
That's the thing. Is it? In fairness, they do pack out stadiums, so it'll be interesting to see during non-COVID times how. Most recent comments when you look at Windval, sorry, don't know what kind of restrictions in Germany, but that I mean you can get out during the day. Is there kind of a curfew? I'm guessing. That would be interesting if they played a game in France. I don't know. It'll be very interesting to see how it's played out here. As Al-Duhail will get this game back underway. It's 5 subs, Josh Temple. Thank you very much, Daz. So 5 subs. So both teams still have got 2 left, with 15 minutes left in this game. Could we see a Hale equaliser? I mean, Kyle plug in the website. If we do that one takes you to the main homepage. But yeah, the sports-corner.com. There you go. With all this articles, you see a preview thing. It's alright, Chase. Thank you very much. You've been a very big help to us today because this isn't
Absolutely.
exactly. Hit the like and subscribe. See, everyone's getting on in it. This isn't our wheelhouse compared to like other leagues, like our other Watchalongs are so exactly, and that's what we're all about, getting as many leagues and as many much football as possible. Ball comes in and it's cleared by Al-Duhail, but Al-Duhail really putting up a fight, not going down easily.
Come on, unite!
Check found ball. It was number 24. Took a shot out of the box. Karime. It was blocked. There was so many people thinking, and now it's going to be Al-Ahly will just slow the game down, get the ball in their sort of favour. Ooh, big stretch. 15 minutes left of this game as we hit the 75th minute mark, or the 76th minute mark. You Simon?
Yeah, the 76 minutes in. Definitely.
The game being entertaining, Al-Duhail. I like that they've sort of the second half they've gone okay with great challenge. I mean,
thought they were a foul.
No. Got the ball back. This man pressure, he's won the ball back. Lovely there. It's Ed Milson. Plays it through to the wing. What is it, Ed Milson or Ed Milson? Ed Milson.
I mean, it's Ed Milson Jr., but can't be asked about him.
Yeah, we'll just call him Ed Milson. He's got Ed Milson Jr.
But it's not like Eddie Milson Fernandez. He used to play for West Ham.
Yeah. Is he in Mines now? Ed Milson Fernandez. No, that's on Arsenal. Yeah. I can't remember. Do a long throw into the box. Header back into the danger area. Outside the box. Oh, no one's there. It was a nice little work set piece there.
God, they've got upwards of 15 minutes here to get something. It's enough time.
I'm just going to look at the stats quickly. I mean, the stats have actually showed Al-Duhail's in terms of Al-Ahly's had the possession 66 to 34. But in terms of shots, Al-Duhail 13 shots to Al-Ahly's 4, and then on target is 5 to 1. So really,
wow.
Al-Duhail sort of the second half have thrown everything at him. But Al-Ahly will come on the counter attack here. Play it on the right. To Shahat, the goal scorer, who will go all the way back to the defence to Benoon, who actually spots number 15.
Oh, have a go.
Oh, he has as well. It's just whipped past there. That was Dieng, the man that substitute that came on. Just so close. Just has the ball in so much acres of space in the middle of the pitch. Drives, doesn't get closed down. Finally lets one rip, and it just fizzles past. Is there a hand on that?
Down quicker than that.
Oh, should be. Was there no hand on that as well? So just fizzle past the left and post, but I'll maybe just taking away that sting from Al-Duhail. What leagues do you guys call? if you look at what's it called, by the way,
what
look at the channel. We've got Premier League, Bundesliga, Serie A, Liga, and La Liga. So La Liga is probably the one league that we don't do as much. A League. I think we want to do MLS when it comes back as well. So a lot more stuff to go on the channel for sure. So many more leagues. And then Al-Ahly numbers show 60 million fans worldwide.
I might look to do La Liga at some point if there's.
There'll definitely be a spot for you, 100%.
So it's on. They put the odd game on Free Sports, but most of it's on Premier or like La Liga TV.
Yeah.
I think considering La Liga TV.
Another header, and it's a great save by the Al-Ahly goalkeeper El Shenawi. Who was that? It was again. I think it was Montari again.
Montari.
Pretty confident. Yeah, it was Montari again.
Yeah, well.
Again, he's headed. That's probably the sixth header he's had. This time, tries it again, bottom right. I think he's going wide, but El Shenawi puts out for a corner for Al-Duhail. Can they get a goal in this game? Could we be going to extra time? It'll be whipped in by Duda. Does cross in. It's a high ball. And it's not really clear. Mehdi Benatia wins it back.
Go on, keep it in.
It is kept in back by Al-Ahly. And we'll go back to Al-Duhail's defence. Al-Duhail really piling the pressure.
They deserve a goal.
They really do. This second half, they've come out fighting. Ball, lovely switch of play to that right hand side.
Nice. Some
nice little footwork here.
Oh.
Cross comes in, it goes straight to the hands of the keeper.
Straight at keeper.
And as we hit the 80th, we're back to.
There's going to be no cutting edge.
No, that's a problem. Just haven't been able to put that final end product. Montari turns, tries to play a nice ball to Emilson. Doesn't go as far as snuffed out by number 30, who is a Hane for Al-Ahly. Now Al-Ahly might come here. No, they'll slow the game down. They'll give it back to the defense then. And thank you to everyone that's tuning in today. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share and all that stuff. So this game how different would this game be? By the way, just hit the 80th minute. How different would this game be if that goal was given as onside? Apologies for the notification if you heard that.
I don't think. Well, I don't think they'd be going. Al-Duhail would be going for it as much. I mean, they should because they'd need twice as many goals. But I think psychologically, it'd probably not kill them off. But
what's going on here? It's going to be substitute. Sorry. Sorry to cut you off there, Simon. Very strange. All the players just stopped randomly.
Oh, this is Luis Jr., El Capitan.
What a name. Winval does ask, can you guys do the Portuguese? I think if there's what's going on here? It will be the same. If there's a game for sure that it piques interest.
We were going to do Sporting versus Benfica, but it clashed with deadline day.
Yeah, and unfortunately, deadline day took.
But if there's no other priorities, then yeah, quite possible.
Perhaps, that thing would just follow the Twitter, then that'll basically give you everything that you need to know. Obviously, at the _top corner, it's on there on the screen for you. As Al-Ahly going to make a change here, it will be number 14, I think that was. The goal scorer El Shahat will come off, and Junior will come on. What was he called?
Luis Junior.
Luis Junior will come on. That was for Karemi for Al-Duhail. Yeah, sorry, Karemi who came off, and then for Al-Ahly it was Tawfiq has come on for the goal scorer El Shahat, I think, or maybe Mohammed. El Shahat, I think, came off the goal scorer. So 4 subs both being used by both teams. Both still got 1 sub left. As there's 8 minutes left in this game.
I'm guessing they'll get another if it goes to extra time.
100%. I mean, Al-Duhail have been a team the second half who would look completely polar opposite from the first half. Completely polar opposite. And same with Al-Ahly. Al-Ahly have gone the other way. And if Al-Duhail can get to extra time, I think they've got really the best chance at definitely winning this. with not long left though. 7 minutes left nearly. For Al-Duhail to get a point, get back into this game, or can Al-Ahly see the game out? But passed around the defence here. Yeah, that's the thing. It is so open as that's a lovely ball play through.
Oh, come on. Yeah,
he does get to it. That was a substitute after covering. Mohamed whips it in. Muntari heads it over the crossbar. That's another opportunity for Muntari. That's a lovely ball. Ismail Mohamed does really well to chase it down. Cuts inside, crosses it with the right foot, and then Muntari just heads it over the bar. I think he was claiming that it came off an Al-Ahly player. It's a great ball. Ooh, I think that could do it. No, look at his head. Nah.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's come off. It might be. It's going to check it. Whoa. It's one of them ones. They sort of head it at the same time. He'll go out for a goal kick, though. Muntari, another opportunity for the for the player to score the Qatari. The Ghanaian boy, naturalised Qatari footballer. There we go. He's 27.
He's another one who's, he's not Qatar, but he's come over, played for Al-Duhail, and he's worked his way into international football.
He's 27?
Don't look it.
No. He really... And he's nearly 2 metres tall. You can't teach that. Azali now... Mohsen gets chopped down.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, no, I was right there. Someone names his ball. Free kick was taken quickly here. Lovely deep ball into the box. And it's cleared away by Al-Duhail. Just be shit.
Go on, running the channels on Tari.
You know what? He's actually had a decent game coming off the bench, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done well. So Eddie Mills, Ed Milson deserves better. They just don't. There's no clinical edge. Like,
no.
They create good chances, but
I mean, like they said, Milson. Oh, just if you got Ed Milson, does a lovely drive on just outside of the box, and someone gets in his own player gets in his way, and that was such a prime opportunity. They're shouting at him. It's going to be a yellow card given as well for just I think it's a late challenge by Medinatia. But who gets in the way of Ed Milson there? Has been
Chase Athletic, the Sporting Benfica game was good, and Sporting scored in 93rd minute. Most of the Liga games I've watched have been really good. I think it was Moriente versus either Sporting or Porto. I can't remember, but yeah, they usually really entertaining.
Like the big Portuguese games are huge. Who's he having a word with here? That's the Al-Ahly. Oh, he's having a word with assistant. I obviously don't have audio on, but interesting what's interesting what's been said there. But we'll wait and see as Al-Duhail being riled up by the manager trying to. Muntari's 6'6", it's huge, isn't it? Big boy.
Beef boy.
A big beefy boy. His play has gone down here. I don't know. Something's happening here. I don't know what's going on. So I don't have audio.
It's number 9. Is that Mohsen. Mohsen.
Everyone's
his shoulder.
A lot of the referees tell him to get off, but so many people in this game just sort of arguing with each other here. Mohsen he'll take a drink of water and ready to come back on. I think he's cheeky time wasting. Maybe probably just time wasting. Long ball's played over.
Yeah. Well, Winval says read what he said about the Liverpool match. So
it won't happen in Germany.
Liverpool will not happen in Germany.
Yeah, I think we could guess that. We just see where it happens though. Very interesting is
where it will happen. Who knows? No. Maybe Qatar.
The education city. Al-Duhail, big opportunity now. 3 minutes left in this game. They've been the better team in the second half. Al-Ahly were the better team in the first half, but sort of role reversals really. Big opportunity on this left. A lot of open space. Be into the middle now. It's lost there in the middle by Boudiaf.
They're going to see it off, aren't they?
I think Al-Ahly will see this game off, but I think if you're Al-Duhail, you've got to be proud of your second half performance. It's a shame you couldn't do it in the first.
Yeah, it was the Al-Ahly, it was the, what I remember, the Ed Milson chance where someone pinched it off his toes.
Yeah, I think it was Ashraf, the other centre half, who'd pushed up and just got in the way. And Al-Duhail have got one last chance here. Boudiaf plays it through to Dudu to Ed Milson on this left hand side. Can he do anything with it? He's cutting in and out. Oh,
come on.
Great opportunity for a free kick. It's a stupid foul to give away by Hannah here, the right back. Just stabs him with his knee. Takes out Ed Milson.
I'm not sure he's going for the ball there.
No, it's going to be a yellow card for him. And this is a great opportunity. They've had great delivery and getting the balls into Montara. Can we have a late equaliser? 1.5 minutes left of normal time. We'll obviously have probably 2 minutes of added time here, but I think Dudu will take it. Dudu, I mean, they're standing over the ball just to make sure they don't take it quick, but I don't think there's no worry of that. As El Shinawi, who's actually has had a very shaky game, I'd say, in the back, in the net. It would be cool to have a Champions League match in Saudi Arabia a quarter, maybe. It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting. I think with non-COVID, the fans, but they have to do it to please the local teams and like the fans, and you have
Depends how many people are there. It depends who you're taking the game away from. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. It has to be fair, and unfortunately, it'd only work for the final. It would only work for the final, unless you do like the semi-finals in the same place as well. But big opportunity for Al-Duhail here. Take a shot, crossed in, and it's headed straight into the defender. It's still in that. It's still in and around the box. I mean, it's not. It's a complete lie. Ed Milson will hoof it all the way back to his keeper. I mean, it's not the best first touch.
That could have gone wrong.
I mean, it could have gone wrong again there. But Al-Ahly. Al-Ahly will come. Cephalus said he's scared. I'm guessing you're an Al-Ahly fan. But it's alright because you're coming on the counter-attack here. Outside the box.
Bit wide.
It is gone wide.
This is good football.
This is great football. Great block by Mehdi Benatia, who 6 minutes of added time.
Where's it all from?
Jesus. Al-Ahly fans that will be getting a little more nervous. 6 minutes of added time here. As Boudiaf tries to play through Ad Milson, it'll probably find its way out the pitch.
Nah, he's going to chase it. He's going to.
Oh, nearly brings it in. Nearly brings it in.
That's it.
Well, there's enough time. 5.5 minutes in this game to get something from him. He's reshowing the free kick. Duda crosses it in and it hits. I don't know who he's one of the defenders gets it cleared for Al-Ahly. But this game, the second half has been entertaining, chances after chances. We'll see if Al-Ahly can go on to face. Obviously, the winner will go take on Bayern Munich on Monday. On Monday. So the long ball gets played over. Girlfriend. I mean, Al-Duhail have got the ball here. They'll have to bring it out of the defence, but you don't want to give them possession here, especially so late into the game.
He headed it.
I don't know what are we doing there. Didn't get the ball, but it goes back to the keeper.
Fire it up.
4 minutes, nearly 4 minutes left of this game.
I don't want extra time, but I do want Al-Duhail to score, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you want the limbs of a last minute equaliser.
Yeah.
MD said go to Hale. I mean they've got to move a bit quicker here. Oh, the ball's won back incredibly well. I think that's Mohsin. Just a waste of a ball there by Mohsin. Just complete miscommunication between him and I don't know who that. I think it was Dieng, yeah. And Hale got the ball back. Complete waste of possession from Mohsin and Dieng there. De Hale though just not pressing. I think Dudu has took that, has come all the way back to the fence to key, and he does get to Ed Milson on this wing. Gets past one, Ed Milson. Ed Milson. Oh,
come on! What?
No, it's been given the other way. Simon thought we were getting a late penalty. Ed Milson, he does well to get past the first man. And then
It's a foul, isn't it?
it is a foul. You know what? I think if he doesn't he sticks his foot in front. If he tries to body him instead of sticking his foot in front, I think he's fine. But instead, he sticks his foot out, and El Shenawi will hoof this ball on for Al-Ahly, get it as far away from the net as they can.
Duhail, oh no, Kyle Middleton could have ended the game there, but awful touch.
Yeah.
It should be. Well, I say it should be 2-0. It should be 2-0 anyway because of that perfectly good goal.
Al-Duhail then he'll lose possession of the ball in their own thing, in their own box. Al-Ahly now with. That's a great back heel there. And now it's going to be on the wing. Going to be driven across, and Mehdi Benatia will clear it. But it was such a lovely back heel from number 27, which would be Mohammed. But he's come off. Tawfiq, maybe. I think with Tawfiq, he plays a lovely little back heel to the wing. But nothing comes of it. Al-Ahly will go long. We're going to play a bit of keeper tennis here.
This has been a long game.
Also, I feel like Zakaria, the Al-Duhail keeper, just refuses to use his hands. I feel like he hasn't used his hands, but when the ball's been pinged long, instead of catching it, just decides to chest it or could try and control it with his knee. Lot of space on the wing though for, I think that's Ishmael.
Oh, should be taking it to the corner, shouldn't it?
And that's what they'll complain about in the middle there.
Isn't Ishmael
Mohammed is called.
Oh yeah.
And that's a corner for Al-Ahly. Now, are they going to go to shot or are they going to whip on it? And it was the left back Malul who gets that ball in there. Adelaide, the pride of Africa, led by Pitzel, will emerge victorious. I mean, still 2 minutes
I'm
left.
liking their confidence.
It's bold, but 2 minutes, I'd say 1 minute 40 left. Can be held on the counter. There's still that worry. There is still that worry indeed. The cross could come in.
Okay.
It's another corner for Al-Ahly. Could have been a goal there for them. Instead, it's cleared by Al-Duhail and now took it short. And they'll just slow it down here. Some lovely little football here.
Yeah. Keep it safe. Game management.
Albrecht not happy with that. Albrake really not happy.
Rigid.
If you're him though, you just give them the ball quick. Al-Ahly will take the time. This throw-in. It's all for them. He's going to just hold in that ball on this wing here. Don't lose possession. He goes out of play though. With 45 seconds left.
Last roll of the dice. Last chance saloon. Al Sadd 48 points in the Qatari Stars League as MDSE.
Oh,
Maybe we'll see Al in the competition next year.
Maybe we will. Is now Al-Duhail. They've got to get it out. 30 seconds left. And they will with the keeper. Ball played extremely long. They've got players on. Montari wins the header. Dude is going to chase it, and they've got to throw in. They have got to throw in deep into Al-Ahly's half.
Let's have it now.
Come on. 15 seconds left. Can we... What? I think he's going to be given a foul by Montari when he was winning the header. I think this might be game over. 6 minutes. It's hit 6 minutes. Akram on the ball. The referee might let it play, and he doesn't. The whistle blows, and Al-Ahly is victorious. But that second half was extremely nervous for the side in black. As I mean, they get the win, but Al-Duhail really showed great heart to come back in the second half. Simon.
I mean, they played really well, but without ever really going close, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, 100%. And
actually created anything.
No. But they fought, which was nice. I love a bit of fight in teams.
Oh yeah, they gave it a good go. So yeah, now Sunday 3 o'clock it is Ulsan Hyundai versus Al-Duhail in the 5th place playoff.
Yep.
And then the semi-final later that day, Tigres versus Palmeiras, and then Monday evening, second game Al-Ahly versus Bayern Munich.
It'll be a fun game as and Al-Ahly plays still down.
They are the upcoming 3 games. I really wish I could watch the Sunday ones, but I'm busy. But I'll be there on.
We should do the Monday one. We'll wait and see what happens with all that. But thank you to everyone that's joined us today. We genuinely do appreciate it. As a fellow, thanks for update game management work for us. Obviously as an Al-Ahly fan. It's a swap shirt, so yeah. Jesus
Well,
Christ!
He's ripped.
He's absolutely jacked.
I get the impression Cefalo Golo isn't necessarily an Al-Ahly fan. He's a pizza fan.
Maybe.
I think that's the impression I'm getting at the moment. Wow, BBC Sport weren't quick to hang around, were they?
They really want to get rid of it. Chase Athletics, thanks for the stream, boys. We try our best. Thank you to everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, notifications so you can see when we're live. We'll do some shameless promotion to end the stream, as I always love to do. First of all, youtube.com/sportscorner. You're already on it. Like, subscribe, notifications, all that nonsense. Share it with friends and family. Twitter again, @the_top corner. Follow us on there. Like everything that we put up, also retweet it. Try to get us out there. But also, you can see when we go live. You can see, depending on the stature of the game, the lineups will always be underneath it as well on a tweet. Tune into that. Just follow us on Twitter. You can see that. The website, thesports-corner.com. So many articles. We had 2 articles go up today. Future Stars FIFA predictions. That will be in the esports section. And then also a preview by Simon, who's here today, on the Club World Cup. So it'll be interesting to see if any of these, like his predictions or the things that he's taught by these teams, if any of them come true. And then Instagram, the _sportscorner_. But stuff that's coming up on the channel confirmed that we know is definitely coming up. So we've got Adelaide United versus Perth Glory. That's tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. That'll be with me. We love the early mornings. Going to be an interesting game. Then Liverpool versus Manchester City on Sunday. A huge game. That'll be with Josh and possibly with Will. I don't know, but it probably will have someone on there. And then Juventus versus Milan, the second leg of the Coppa Italia. That'll be on the 9th of February at 7:30. So tune into them games. Going to be a thing. Just check the Twitter. We'll definitely have some more updates on maybe Saturday content, Monday, Tuesday content, Wednesday, Thursday content, and Friday content as well. So don't forget to tune in then. But Simon, thank you very much for joining me. We definitely helped me through it with a lot.
Oh, not any time. Well, do you think you'll be back for another game or?
You know what? It actually wasn't an awful game. And now that I know the players and the teams, we could probably find a way around it. But we'll wait and see. Again, just stay tuned on Twitter to see what's coming up. But thank you very much for joining me, Simon. Thank you everyone for watching. And we'll see you next week. We'll see you when we'll see you on
Sunday. There'll be streams.
We'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow morning. See you tomorrow morning. Bye bye.